folk skin is actually. Greeting Outlanders, we're about to start here real soon, so I'm gonna ask you guys to be extremely patient with me, just getting everything set up, and I'll be right with you guys. Thank you.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube.
Alright, well, it looks like there's a patch that's gonna about to happen here in a minute. So what we're gonna do is we're going to just hang out in Discord, I guess, or hang out in my stream while we're waiting for the patch to reset. So let's go live stream. Greetings, Outlanders. What's going on? My name is J.Sticks, and I'm being foolish today. Yeah. When am I not goofy or foolish or evil or anything like that of any kind, you know? So, hello in the world of Twitch. I'm gonna wait for this server to be down for a minute before we get started. This is a new drink that's out near me. It's called A Game. Zero sugar. Um, it's made with sea salt. Not bad. I'm gonna have to get more of it. So we're just gonna sit here and wait, guys. So actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna yep, like I said, we're gonna have to wait for the server patch to reset. So I'm gonna log out. And then oh, there goes the server. Nope, server's going down. So is there any new players in here in this stream right now that have any questions for me about Outland or anything? I wish that we can go through with this, but unfortunately, oh my lord, 57-second save. It's laggy. Let's go ahead and let's restart Outlands, because there has been a new update. If you guys have not done this update yet, I highly recommend you guys updating it. You go under here to verify. Make sure you just verify it, okay? We're going to log back in the sticks. Game is unavailable. Game server. It means the server is down. So we're just going to hang out here then. No big deal. So does anyone have any questions for me? Any new players that are in here that are looking to go jump into Outlands itself? So let's go to a different screen. I don't think you want to see that Chinese stuff. Really weird how that is. Let's go to this one instead. This is a lot better. This is a better screen. I have no idea why that's there. I have to fix that. Oh wait, I know why. That's my follower. Okay. Well, does anyone have any questions so far for me for like Outlands and like anything in general about Outlands? This stream is just for new player welcome, okay? There'll be no horseplay, no shenanigans, nothing. The shenanigans are over. So if you're here for shenanigans, it's not the stream for you. I'm gonna be going over a lot of stuff that a lot of players have already seen that think is boring. So, but it's never boring really, because I'm always learning. I don't know everything about Outlands. I won't say I'm a dictionary. There's a lot of stuff I know, and there's a lot of stuff I don't know. But I'm here to show you and teach you the stuff that I do know. Makes you want more. You know, people come out with all these drinks and stuff like that. It's cool. Hey, how are you, buddy? Nice, man. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I played UO in the 90s. It was quite interesting, right? So, I'll teach you as much as I know, and then if I don't have the answers for you, you can DM me in Discord, and I can get the answers for you. Okay? So, let's see if the server's back up. Now, if I'm boring you or anything like that, the Discord is crazy helpful. Oh yes, it is tremendously helpful. What type of build are you looking to do, sir, or ma'am, or e-girl, e-man, e-girl, e-man? You know, who knows what type of build? Oh, nice, nice. That's a fun build. I'm part of I'm the guild master of New Player Services. We're called MPS in Outlands, so that's really all we do is help new players. A lot of people from other guilds come and help out new players. We're more of a big welcome center, but us as a guild itself, we're starting to get stronger, starting to do like mini bosses and final stuff and whatnot. So we're starting to get stronger. We have a lot of tamers in our guild actually that are Dexter tamers. and they have wrestling. I'm a pure wrestler. I have a wrestler. He is tier 12 Earth and tier 13 tier sorry, I have so many tiers. It's crazy, so many characters to keep up with. It gets a little hectic. Um, I have Earth as my armor. That's a tier 12. And I have Blood as my weapon, and that is a tier 12 as well, about to be a tier 13. And then I have a Provo Bard. That's an archer, and she is going on to tier 12 lyric. So, and then I also have a boater. He is a necro build. He's a necromancy, and he's a PK, which I wish he wasn't sometimes. So it really is. Now you do know in Outlands, you only can take Uh, yeah. You only can take, is it 1, 2, 3, 4? You only can take 3 skills to 120. You can't have four. It won't allow you to go 124 way. So you have to pick your three that you want. Because you want to go taming for 120, lore 120, vet 120, and 120 herding. Um, one of those are gonna have to be 100. Unfortunately, it does not allow you to go to 124 ways. I wish it did, but it doesn't. So, boating, um, it's a rich man's game. It really is. Boating's a whole different animal. It's a whole different. It's a game in itself. In Outlands itself, it's its own game. So it's really cool. I haven't done it yet. I'm building a galley. It's one of the biggest boats you can have in Outlands. It costs a quarter million of doubloons or gold, basically, to actually register it. And then when it dies, I have to pay half that back just to retrieve it. But if you want to get into boating, check out my alter ego 24. Ask him about it. He'll he'll tell you what you need to know about boating. It's fun. But when you're on the waters, it's open season on you and everyone else. So there are guilds out there that just specialize in just boating. They rule the ocean. They rule the water and Outlands. So you gotta be really careful with that. Um, if you want to try it out, small boats run you about 38K. Zero fee to register them. And if you're really serious about it, I'll actually donate your first crew to you. I have some extra crew members I can give you. I got a couple guys in my guild that want to get into boating, but I have a couple I can give to you if you're serious about it. But let's first get you set up. Zero. Um, Zero is in MPS. Hi, Zero. How are you? That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. Are you ready for tonight? We're gonna have a lot of fun. Unless my girlfriend stops by, and then we'll have fun later. Yeah, man. Taming is. Listen, okay. Something about this right now, right? If you can afford the course, Articus 93. If you can afford the course right now, do it. But get your taming to 100, right, or 120, right? You can tame whatever you want. You can tame mong bats. You can tame. There's people running around with like bats. You can tame bats. Um, but Wonko99, welcome to the stream. I see you first time chat, man. How are you doing? Yeah. Um, there's people running around with snow drifts, these little tiny little snow piles, man, and they're decimating everything. The build for tamers is broken, and I mean it's broken. You can run around with monsters, not even in aspect, and still own stuff in the dungeon. So it's really, really fun. Oh, really? Snowdrifts? Why, dude? Snowdrifts are OP, man. They look like ass. Yeah, but Wonk, you know what they're not gonna do, right? People are gonna start taming those like sand drifts in Ossuary and start using those. Yeah, water aspect is a really good one. They do fencing with that actually. I've seen tamers do it. Well, Wonko, right? This because we have bards in in the guild I have, MPS New Player Services, um, that they have like a zoology thing. It's a whole like taming is a whole. I want to get into it when the cores go down. I want to make a tamer. Um, maybe I don't know. I really don't know. It's just too much stuff going on. Um, but they said that Wonk, you're probably a tamer. You're probably a tamer, Wonko. I knew it. I knew it. Um, I heard that if there's a monster out there or a creature that nobody uses for a while, is it true it gains like 50% more? Like 50% more damage on top of its rates? So if people don't use, let's say, like do you remember? I don't know if you've been around when Trammy was taming and he was streaming about it, and what he would do is he would train crabs and go around and PKing everybody with like crabs. It was great. It was awesome. Now it's 25%, but it's not a multiplier, so it's not that much. Oh, okay. But still though, honestly, 25% is 25%. It's a 25% gain. And in the world of UO, in the world of Outlands, that 25% gain is a lot. Yeah. Well, that seems like that's what happened with snowdrifts. Yes. Now, now Wonko, as Autisticus 93, I hope I'm saying that right. He wants to make a tamer. What's a good first pet for him to tame? Like, what are the stats that he is actually looking for on the end of the day? I know I've some people I've heard say swing speed. I've heard some people say defense. I mean, everything is crazy. Yeah, it's Dan the man. Yes, we have a in MPS we have we have a role called mentors. And what these mentors do is they come into the Discord and they're from other guilds. It's cool. They're not a part of MPS at all. But we just don't allow poaching at all. The mentors come in and they want to help the new players. They want to give them the questions and they want to answer the questions. They want to give them the answers that they're looking for, right? Like especially to the certain build that someone is trying to do. Like if someone comes up to me, Sticks, I want to make an Amish monk build. Great, I'm your guy, right? We have a guy in there called Dan the Man. I think he's tier 14 or tier 15. Like I think he's top command right now. He already topped it out already. Um, Taming wise, because he's a Dexter tamer, so he's the perfect person that you want to go talk to. But also, Wonko99 here, he's got some good answers for you too, buddy. I know sometimes the new player channels in the Discord can get a little crazy at times, and people asking so many questions, and sometimes your question that you may be asking gets overlooked, and that makes you frustrated because you're stuck in the game and you don't know what to do. This is what I do. A lot of times on my stream, I cause I'm a nuisance about 90% of the time. I hop on my thief. She's a red hand. I steal in town. But what I do is I steal vet supplies and shepherd's crooks. And then I come to Shelter Island and then I give them to the new player. I don't even care who it is. If it says young, I'm just going to give it to him. So, no, that's where you're wrong. We want you to ask us any questions at all, buddy. Any questions that you may have, ask away. Don't think like because you're asking too many questions, people are gonna get really annoyed with you. No, that is not the case. We want you to ask questions. Okay, that's how if you get stumped on something and you ask us a question, right? You ask the veterans a question about a build or anything else like that about the game or anything, right? It makes us feel like for me personally it makes me feel good as a person to be able to answer that question and help you prolong into the game, right, for you to get more knowledgeable of Outlands, of the builds, of everything. I hate to say it, but I get off when not like that, Zero, not like that. So don't think that. But um, it makes me feel good to see someone asking questions that they want and they need, and we go ahead as a community, we go ahead and we answer those questions for you, right? Um, yeah, buddy, you can hop in my Discord at any time you want. You probably hop in Wonko99. I don't even know what guild he's in. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. CFC, okay. Okay, yeah. Um you guys are anti PK. I try to make sure my red doesn't come near you guys too much. You probably seen him at SSC talking to Zelda for like an hour or 2 hours just sitting there. You my PK is God, what's his name? Pegleg Petey. And if you click on his name, it says Pirate Necro MPS. I just sit there and talk to Zelda for like hours, man. I don't even PK. I don't even know why I'm red. Okay. Yeah, man. I don't do anything. I just sit there and I see the people run away. I'm like, I'm not like, I don't know. I'm just chilling. Yeah, I'm in the Path Discord a lot. Actually, believe it or not. I got something to tell you, Wako. I am like I use. Everyone gives me crap for this all the time, right? I use zero hotkeys when I'm on my PK. Zero. I don't even use hotkeys. Period. I don't use them. I didn't have them in the '90s when Ultimate Online first came out. You didn't have Razer. You had to. Let me show you what our hotkey was. Right, we would take this, right, and we would put it on like on like the enter button, right, and that would be the hotkey. That's what I'm used to playing like, and that's how my streams are when I'm thieving. I'm not using zero hotkeys. The only hotkey I have is gonna be for my automatic bandages when I'm on sticks. But anything else that I do have, I don't have any hotkeys for. I don't have any scripts for that. I don't use none of that. I just don't. Yeah, I don't even use it, man. I have one hotkey and that's it. That's all I do. Man, I hope the server goes back up so I can show him Sanctuary Dungeon. I mean, it's Sanctuary, but yet again, it keeps you away from Earthen's Bluff. Earthen's Bluff is a small dungeon that you can go to after you come out of Shelter, but that's where all the starter PKs are at. And if you go to like a shelter, it's like a shelter dungeon basically. PKs and thieves are not allowed in there, so you're free to farm in there. The only problem with that is you get half the gold and half the experience, but then again, it gives you the availability to not get killed or to learn your build, to learn your game and everything. But autistic autistics, sorry, dude. I'm really bad with names. Um, you can Outlands. We have a test shard. Okay, you can go on there and set all of your skills the way you want it to, and you can see what your build actually does before you actually do it in Outlands, so you don't waste all that unnecessary time. Okay, so I would look into the test center, bud. I really would. Do it in a sanctuary dungeon. I'm telling you. The pets that you want, do it when Inferno is in Sanctuary Dungeon. I'm gonna tell you right now. Because if you don't, there's gonna be a society there. You'll have everyone all over you, killing everything, not caring. You're gonna get frustrated, right? Um, but yeah, you're gonna get extremely frustrated, buddy. Be honest with you. So the best thing to do is to do it in a sanctuary. So I would honestly say that would be your best bet. Zero, you are 100% right. You are going to get killed in there, right? But it won't be by another player, and thieves are like crazy. Like I go on my thief, I go into a dungeon. I really don't because I'm trying to get the achievement for stealing from 250 innocent people. It's a basic pickpocketer achievement I'm trying to get. So once I hit that achievement, then I will go into a dungeon and I'll start doing some funny stuff. Like I'll reveal a lockpicker and let the mobs go on him and kill him and then take all his stuff. It's just it's just the way it is. It's Outlands. Anything can happen, but I don't know. Hey, welcome to the stream, the world of Twitch. Like, what type of pets do you want from Inferno? What type of pets you want from you want those beetles from Ossuary? You do know that those beetles can actually carry for you, right? They actually you can actually put stuff on the beetles and they'll carry stuff for you. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, it's really fun, man. I'll be honest with you, it really is. I didn't realize that they were doing it until I heard Tamers talking about it in the Discord the other day. I'm like, really? Yeah, see, I'm learning new stuff every day. You guys are, we're all learning Outlands together. There's always something new to learn about Outlands. There's so much. It's insane. It's just crazy. Um, zero, zero. Okay. All right, guys. Well, guess what? I got some really good news. We're live here in Outlands. You see what I see outside the guild house? So we're here live in Outlands, okay? So when you're a new player and you go to a dungeon, right, and let's say you loot something by accident, right, and you didn't mean to, okay? Here's some bottles for you guys, and you didn't mean to, right, and you don't know why you went gray, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go through this help button right here, okay? Now, I'm going to go through everything, and I mean everything. So it's going to be time consuming, guys. I hope you guys have time. So if you guys want to, go grab some coffee, some water, drinks, chips, pieces of paper, whatever you guys want to grab. Um, I really try to avoid playing UO for longest time, because it seems daunting to even get into. Let me tell you something. When you get into Outlands, you become addicted. And I mean, you become addicted really fast. So, look at this. We got a server that'll be coming back down for a patch in 15 minutes. Oh, boy. So, let's go ahead and kill this ogre real quick. He's gonna attack my stuff. Oh, yeah. I'm about to say, you better not attack me. Okay, I just got a news from Zero that says that there's issues because monsters are not dying. That's awesome. I love this, Outlanders. Looks like the monster died in front of the guild house. I guess he died. Can't go anywhere for a little bit. So, anyways, So what you're gonna do here is right. You're gonna do in-game help. Let's say a player won't leave you alone, keeps calling you names, harassing you. So you can make a player harassment. Trust me, I've been called on a lot. You report bugs, exploits, make a gameplay suggestion. Donate processing if you want to donate money. They'll give you Prev coins. You sell the Prev coins, and then you get in-game cash. A lot of people do that thinking that they're going to excel in the game and get their skills up faster and get whatever they need to get. This is a grindy game. So the people that spend all their money on Prev coins just don't get ahead. You might get a house and stuff like that, you know, but people are if you want a house like a log cabin that goes for 9 mil, you're gonna have to get yourself a lot of previes, like $1,700 in prev coins just to get that. So it's easier just to take your time and play the game and farm it up, and you'll be okay. Me, I'm always broke. I never have any money. I'm always buying stuff for the guild constantly. So let's go back here to help. We got a couple minutes, okay? Now this is the most important thing that any new player needs to know, okay? Now, when you first go into Outlands and then you come out, you want to press this help bar, okay? Don't mind all this stuff because we're going to go through it. This is where we're going to do immediately. You're going to go on your thing called commands, okay? Now, take the time when you have time. We will go through all of this sooner or later, okay? We're going to go straight to it, right? So you're going to go into mechanics, okay? You're still on page 1, so you have your menu, and then you go into your mechanics. Then you go to page 3, okay? Now, when you first start off the game, this is what it's going to show. It's going to show that your prevented healing is allowed and your prevent criminal looting is allowed. So if you go ahead and just press these two buttons one time, you will never go gray at all. So if you go into a populated dungeon and you loot someone else's corpse, you're going to go gray, and you probably wonder why everyone's chasing you around. That's why. Because you stolen or you healed from a monster, and people in Outlands, they don't care. If you turn gray, they're gonna attack you. Some people will just leave you alone, but others will straight up attack you and kill you and take all of your stuff, and then you're back to ground zero. So just be really mindful when that stuff happens. Okay? Now, let's say you want to know how much damage you do, or your pets, or anything, right? You can press this button right here. I do this on every boss, every farm run that we do, so I actually see what I can actually do. This is called Damage Tracker, okay? This will actually help you see what your pets do on damage, what your provocation does in damage. And then you have your melee, then your spells and poison, and then you have your DPS. Damage taken is self and followers, and then gold earned, right? Per minute or per hour. So you can actually see what you actually do per hour on that monster itself. So if you harvest them every hour, it's gonna, like the whole time, it's gonna show up down there. You can set this actually. You can set it, I think it's up to couple hours. So if you want to time yourself for like an hour, you want to see how much damage you do in an hour in a Pacific dungeon, right? Then you would set it for an hour and 1 minute, and then you would press start, right? And then you go into that dungeon and you see how much gold you can get in 1 hour. You see how much damage you can do in 1 hour, right? So then you're going to know, okay, well, I do this much damage and I get this much gold an hour. I want to increase that. Okay, that means I have to go get my skill balls and I have to go get my, I call them skill balls, but they're called skill orbs. They're green. You need 20 of those and 20 skill scrolls that to increase anything to 120. So be extremely mindful. It does get a little costly. skill balls right now are going for between 15 and 18k per, and you need 20 of them. So 20 times 18, 20 times 15. You do the math yourself, and you'd be looking around 300k just for the skill balls. Okay, the skill scrolls are where the money starts dumping into your character. So be mindful of when you build your character, what's all gonna go into it. Okay, so that's really cool. If you ever want to see your player stats, okay, this plays a humongous role in your damage output, your defense, I mean, everything. You want to make sure that everything's repaired to 100% no matter what. If your durability is down a little bit, it's going to affect your damage output, okay? So, like Styx. Styx is a monk build, so we're going to go in the melee, right? This is what Styx does with the blood aspect and with swing speed. Swing speed is 1.50 per second, which is it's horrible in my book. But everything you see here, the quality and material items is plus 3% accuracy. My aspect gear gives me 24% accuracy. My tactics give me 84% more damage. My anatomy gives me 20%. So all these are added already into here. So you can see really what you really honestly do in damage. Okay? They do actually here's my weapon finishers, my mastery chain link, and we'll go through all that within this stream. Like I said, this stream is gonna be really lengthy tonight. Okay, but I want to try to give you guys as much information as you possibly can. For tamers, your followers will be on here. Of course, I don't have any followers, so I can't see anything. You know, but then Majory, right? If I wanted to take up Majory, I could, what my energy bolt does. So sorry. What my wrestling gives me, right? My wrestling. If I switch it over, I get a plus 15% mana refund chance. 15% just having 100 wrestling. If you want to be a bard, barding does the same thing. I'm not on my bard, so I can't show you what her provo does and what her effective chance is. And barding, I can't show you any of that right now, but I will. I will in my next stream. So this is a really good one to actually get into with that one, okay? Um, I highly recommend when you see this pop up, do not, for the love of God, pick this map, okay? This map ain't gonna show you diddly. You can't go in, you can't go out like this, you can't go all the way in like this one, so you get rid of that, okay? Use the world map. This is the world map right here, okay? This is the map that you guys want to use. Okay, look at that. It gives you a whole outlook of Outlands in general, especially where you're at. So if you're lost and you want to see where something is at, you just bring up your world map, man. You just, okay, well, let's say I want to go to, oh, Andaria, right? Andaria is right here. So you already know you're going to have to run all the way over here to Andaria. But if you have the skill Shiv, you can gate there for 100 chivalry. You can gate there. You can gate anywhere. I'll show you. So you go here to this black horse, you select the moon gate. I can select any town, any dungeon, any shrine, and one custom. And my custom is, of course, for this house. So this is a good, chivalry is a really good skill to have. Okay? But it determines on your build and what you really want to do with Outlands itself. Um, that's the only thing with it. So, oh, that's cool, dude. That's cool. You actually looted someone. Dead body yesterday. Went crime, but no one was around to kill me. Fortunately, yeah. I mean that does happen. You do get lucky from time to time when that happens. Um, and then after that, it's just pretty much rock and roll, man. When people are chasing you around, you better have some rope. Where? Figures. Palma. Dungeon that no one likes to do. I like it. It's Water World. We call it. So um so as a tamer, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need your taming bestiary book. Since you are going to be a Dexter, you're gonna need a parry book. Okay, this is what the parry book looks like. It's all different skills. Of course, mine's all topped out, but determining on what you're doing, what you're fighting, and then you said you're doing swords, so then you're gonna need a swords codex book. Um, those will cost you about one MCD and 25 arcane scrolls. That's what those cost. An arcane scroll can range between 1,000 gold per or 1.2, 1.5. MCDs right now are ranging between 15 and 20k per. So to get your codexes, how do I get all this money? Like say, just farm, man. Have fun with the game and farm it out. Just have fun. If you're a type of person that likes to do solo farming, just wants to get into the grit and just do it yourself, then yeah, man. Farm in the wilderness, farm in the dungeon, it's cool. If you're the type of person that wants to farm with others, that's an easy way to get your skills up, your aspect, gold, loot. Join a guild. That's another thing. There's a lot of guilds out there that'll teach you and build you up and everything, but I just strongly recommend that you just taking your time with the game itself and don't rush it. Because like I said before, when people rush things, they get bored of it and they just quit the game because they're already doing bosses. They're doing like we have an end game boss. You're doing those nonstop with people. It's just after 3-4 months of playing Outlands, you're burnt out. Just relax, take your time with the game, enjoy it. I've been enjoying it for over a year, so someone with 120 before the server goes down, buddy. Let me see how many MCDs I got. I got 2 MCDs, buddy, and I got enough arcane scrolls. So this is what I'll do. Okay. I'm gonna see if my inscriptor is online. If not, I get someone to do it. I will make you your taming codex that you're gonna need. Okay. And I will make you your swords book, which is gonna help you fight creatures. So I will go ahead, sir, and I'll make you those 2 books, okay? Just DM me in Discord, and I'll have those 2 books made for you, okay? To help you out. What is your gate bot? Like which one? Because in shelter there's so many, Wonk. Yeah, buddy, DM me, man. Oh god, he's patching it. Everyone leave the game. Snowdrifts are not OP no more. Watch something else be, right? Watch a dog, Wonk. Watch a dog BOP. Everyone running around with like dogs and wolves and shit. That would be funny. A pack horse, yeah. A pack horse hits for like 1,000 damage. Nice, nice. Um, Wonk, send me a DM. Are you kidding me? Is actually a mentor in MPS. So if you ever want to become a mentor and jump into MPS, dude, and just talk to new players and stuff like that, man, you can. I don't mind it at all. Guildmaster Path hops in there sometimes. So I'm busy enough in new player. Yeah, I bet, buddy. That's all right, bud. I'm just saying, I mean, are you kidding me? Is busy with the new player channel, anyways, and I'm streaming for new players now, so we're all gonna be busy. We all have to tackle that new player Discord in Outlands as much as possible. I'm gonna get more involved in there, buddy. You're gonna see me in there a lot more, getting more involved with it. On the end of the day. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys are enjoying the conversation we're having, please smash the follow button for me. We're almost to our end of the year goal. I've only been streaming for a month, so let's make it possible. 100 followers, man. Crazy, 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 crazy. So, and they need to stop doing these patches, man. These patches are crazy right now. So many patches, so many patches. Listen, hey, thank you for the follow in the world of Twitch. So, buddy. Conversation in this stream is new players. Welcome to Outlands. There will be no griefing today. There'll be no hooligan, no foolishness, no stealing, no nothing. This is all for the new players. So if you're here for that, please leave the stream. Thank you. Let's see if it's working. Oh, still down. Probably gotta fix those snow drifts and the monsters that won't die. So So I'm on Discord right now. I just saw someone. If you guys ever want to come into my Discord and ask questions and stuff like that, I'll go ahead and I'll put a. Here we go. I'll generate a link up. Can't do it because I'm streaming. I'll do it later. Um, yeah. I have our guild mother in my ear right now. So, yeah. How is it? I can hear you through my stream, but yeah, go ahead. No, because some monsters will not die in Palma. Yes, ma'am. No one can log in right now. No. They did a massive patch because everyone kept people kept complaining about snowdrifts killing everything. So Owen patched it, and now there's issues going on. Oh, you're in the game. Okay. Nice. What is what? Yeah, that's when they reset the entire server. They refresh everything. Everything gets refreshed. So, okay, guys. Well, it looks like the server's back online. So let's go ahead and let's show what a sanctuary dungeon looks like. So what we're gonna do is here, right? So what I'm gonna do is, so you guys don't hear the background noise because it seems like it's going through my microphone, is that I'm just gonna go ahead and mute myself completely in my Discord. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's continue. Okay, I think it is because it's gonna be my volume on my headset. So let me go ahead and turn that volume down so I can hear what she's saying. There we go. All right. Yep, there we go. I fixed that problem, guys. Sorry about that. I don't think you wanted to hear her talk. So, all right. So let's go to a Sanctuary Dungeon for the new players that are in the stream right now and don't know anything about Sanctuary Dungeons. That's where a PK cannot come and kill you, or a thief cannot come steal your goods. The downfall of a Sanctuary Dungeon is that the monsters are, they have full health, they have full everything, but you lose um, 25. You lose half experience and half gold. But it's good for. Okay, that's a bad rune. But it's really good for tamers. Honestly, it really is. Also, it's good for new. Also, it's really good for new players, so then you guys understand that single dungeon, so you know where all the exits are at, you know where all the main harder monsters are at, so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and show you a sanctuary dungeon. And our sanctuary dungeon today is not Kester the Stable Master, is Mount Petrum. It's sanctuary for another 3 hours. So we're just gonna go there for a little bit, show you it a little bit, and then we're gonna dip into your aspect. Now, an aspect is what harnesses your extra power that you can do on creatures and monsters and a lot of PVM stuff. Okay. Um, Determining on your build is really critical to pick the right one for your build. Okay, it determines on what you want to do. If you want to do a lot of poisoning to monsters, then you can go with fencing and you become a poisoner. So you go into the poison aspect. If you want to be a support, you want to be like an archer bard, and then you would go into lyric. Like I said, it really determines on what's going on. You know. I hope you can. I hope you can see that. Yeah. Okay. So. So I'm gonna click my chivalry, and I'm gonna go to Mount Petrum, which I call it Mount Petty. Um, some other people call it Mount Petty. It's right outside Corpse Creek. The Corpse. This whole area is PK. You come to Corpse Creek, you will be gray fully. Everyone is gray. You can loot people, steal from people, kill them. It's all good. So this is your starter monsters, right? This is all your starter basic stuff that you're gonna fight in here. Your gold, like I said in Sanctuary, it's only 59 gold. It's normally like 118 gold pieces for that one. For this, let's see how much gold pieces it does. Over time, you know, you'll start going into level 2 and then level 3, and then you'll be happy as hell because you'll be conquering a lot of stuff in every dungeon. So let me show you level 2. It's all your basic stuff. Now, when you're a new player and you have no aspect, this stuff will murder you. Because you have 0 aspect. So just be really mindful. See, look, here's a new player just chilling. Here, I'm dragging everything. I'm not gonna... So I'm gonna, like, get owned, probably. So, it is what it is. It's my fault. I'm not gonna drag everything on him because that's not fair to him to be dragged like that, so... He's running away. Always make sure you have a lot of cure pots with you, healing pots, stuff like that. I got a tree attacking me now. So as you can see, I pulled a lot of stuff by accident. I didn't mean to do it, but I'm not gonna like just not pull, when you're running. This is a Wicked Willow. These are really fun if I can get close to it. Got about showing you guys damage tracker while I do it. So like I said, let's spend about 10 minutes down here, right? Let's see what we do in 10 minutes. We're gonna start it right now. So as you as you guys can see, I did a little damage, but it shows you like how much damage you take. Now there's a tick going on, so that means I have a bleed that's going on. Now I'm not poisoned. I'm bleeding. That tick you're gonna have to let just go. I mean, it is what it is. You're just gonna have to let it go. But you can heal through it. These things are really fun. Now I have that thing coming up here. The AoE on that is 25. So when you're new, 25 is a lot because you're trying to do so much at once. So we just want to make sure that you guys see this, right? So this is a good way to tracking your stuff. Tracks your specials. See my specials went off. Here comes my proc. Proc does a lot of damage over short period of time. It goes up to 1500 damage. I'm about to die down here. There we go. You get some rags, get some gold. Yeah, proc on it again. I think I'm all out of healing pots. Nope, got more. So when you kill these things, these little elements down here, they're going to give you these things called gems, okay? Do yourself a favor, right? So 280, 283 times 2 is about 500, almost 600 gold that these things drop. Um, Pick up the gems, guys. Don't leave anything for anyone except the scrolls. Okay, if you're a Dexter, you don't need any major scrolls. They're useless. Take everything else. You're gonna need the magic items, and you're gonna need the gems. The main reason why I say take the gems, this is why. People in Outlands are crafters, so they have tinkerers, and they need those gems, guys, to level up their tinker when he gets to a certain level. So you can either sell them to the vendor, which a lot of people do, or you can sell them to players for, I've seen them like 50%. They pay 50% more for like gems, maybe 75% more than like vendor. So you guys can actually make some good profit off that just by just killing monsters and stuff. There's always a way. And then if you're a Skinner like a scavenger, oh man, scavenging is a whole different thing. Piece of leather costs more than gold, and it weighs a heck of a lot less. You can run around here at 10k commodity, and 10k commodity will fetch you about 22k. So, and it weighs like nothing. So just remember, just to harvest it up a little bit. I go after the crossbows and the stuff for my bard. Um, yeah, just like have fun with the game. That's what it's here for, right? So as I'm fighting and getting my booty owned, let me switch my codex. Switch it to Crane so I heal myself while I'm fighting. See, I'm not even using any bandages. It automatically heals me. So, so this is my aspect, okay? Here's my blood, right? And this is fortune. Fortune's for experience and stuff like that. Since we are in a sanctuary dungeon, we lose 50% of experience. This, if I turn this on, I actually get back 18.5% experience. So I'm not really losing that much. I'm losing, but not really. Plus the gold increases. So let me show you. So the gold increases a little bit. You know. Got a world save coming, guys. Okay, this one had 341 gold on them. Of course, I'm about to get wrecked. So, with Fortune, the problem with Fortune aspect is that you don't get a lot of defense. You become squishy. You know, yes, you become squishy. So this is really good for you. If you run up and you hit the creature one time, you're going to increase the golden item loot chance. You're going to increase it. So when it drops gold, you're going to have an 18.5% to increasing the gold even more, right? But if I go full fortune and I proc on it, it's going to increase it. It's going to guarantee that gold increase and a loot item chance bonus. So there's two ways that you can do this. Okay, you can run this like this, or you can run it with air as your weapon. So when they say sanctuary dungeon, guys, don't think for a second that the stuff's gonna be easy down here. It's not. It's gonna be just like the same, like it normally is. It's just less gold, less aspect, less everything. So, but let's say we want to take hits, right? We want to do some hitting, right? We can actually move to air, and you can run this constantly. Air, what air does is the air aspect. This is also another costly, expensive one to do. Weapon speed, mana regain bonus, damage resistance after every swing or cast every 5 seconds, chance to avoid movement effects from monsters. Yeah. Golden Star says air floats you in the sky. She's talking in game. We all can see her, so it's good. Golden Star is our guild mom. Yes, we have a guild mom. So it gets fun. As you can see, I'm swinging faster than what I was doing before. I'm not doing as much damage, but I'm swinging faster. And over time, when you get a higher air, you're just swinging nonstop, and you're just doing damage on top of damage on top of damage. So this is also a really good build to have. It's just it allows you to avoid a lot of their attacks majority of the time. So that's a really good one to have. For the command guys, this is your followers. This is the one that you guys want for command. It really determines on what you want to do. I've seen guys run discipline, okay? If you want to do a lot of damage and you want to do a lot of procs and ignore stuff like this, guys, this is the one for you. This is called discipline, and you want to put this on a macer, okay? Macers in this server are OP. There's a guy named Luke Goblin. He does stream. He comes on Pwn stream sometimes. He's that goblin dude that runs around throwing gold all over the ground. He runs the discipline build, and he goes down into Nacero level 3 and just decimates the entire dungeon. It's crazy to see him do this, but he runs this, a full discipline build, which I'm debating on running it with sticks. I just don't know how it's gonna be. The ultimate build for a monk is gonna be air. Let me find it. And artisan. Okay. Is gonna be the fortify, which increases the damage. Also, it buffs all friendlies within tiles. Within god, what was that? 12 tiles. It actually buffs you guys for damage resistance on top of it. So this would actually be really good to unlock for my Bard. Uh, so, oh my God, my disc, the Discord's going crazy. Um, so when you're no, I'll move to a different channel. Okay, so when you guys are actually like talking about stuff, like my Bard, for example, she's lyric, right? Um, and she's a support Bard. She don't do a lot of damage, but she provos, right? So she gives out a lot of buffs. This artisan aspect is one of the ones I'm going to unlock for her once she hits tier 13. Because I want the proc from that so I can continue buffing everyone while we're doing bosses. So it's an extra buff, stackable, on top of the bard buffs. So, like I said before, it determines on what your build is and what you guys are really going after and how you really want to play the game. You know, that's really what it comes down to. Like Styx is air. I mean Styx is earth, right? So he's at tier 12. To get to tier 13, you have to fill this entire bar up, right? It's a lot of XP. And then you have to get 8 distills and 30 cores. When you get to this level, cores start being extremely expensive. There's people in this stream right now that can tell you that the cores are insane to get. They are expensive to get, but they're worth to get. They're worth it, okay? So, yeah, I mean, like right here. I'm almost to 10,000, a couple XP more, right? I'm going to be sitting at I already have my cores, I already have my distills for this build. Once he gets into tier 13, his melee accuracy bonus goes up to 26% more accuracy, and my tactics go up to 26 more tactics, which hence gives me more damage. Okay, now let's talk about Earth. Right, Earth is a full tank build. Right, I mean it is tanky. I can resist a lot of damage right now. Okay, tank build. I'm at 96% armor rating bonus. Okay. Chance to increase melee damage by 225%. I'm at 23% per hit. I have a 23% chance of it doing it. Damage resistance well above 33%. I have a 17, almost 17.5% chance of doing it. Damage resistance while stationary, 3 seconds or more. It's almost 17.5%. So it really determines on what you guys really want to do with it. And then I could switch it to a full earth build. Right. It gives me, my melee accuracy. It gives me my, 2 per, and it gives me my little earth hands and stuff like that. It's fun. But like I said, guys, it's all about how you guys want to play the game. I'm not gonna tell you how to play the game because that's not how we do it. Now, this is the aspect that I really like is blood. Blood, you cause a lot of bleeds, guys, and I'm talking a lot of non-stop bleeds. Okay? Armor rating is still the same. Damage bonus to creatures below 50% health. I'm rocking a 46% chance. A chance to inflict bleed on melee or spell damage, it's 23%. All stats. This is what I like about this one. All stats increased. So you guys see my stats here, right? Check this out. This is what I like to see. I got a full increase of 30. Okay, so I get 30 more health, 30 more dex, and 30 more majory if I need it. You know, this is what I love to see, this stuff right here. Okay? I mean, it's a bleeder. It causes a lot of bleeds. When it procs. The little 15 right there, 12. That's the bleeds it's causing. It's causing a lot of bleeds. Of course, if I mix this with air and I get air up to tier 10, I'll just be bleeding nonstop. See, there's the ticks. Down quickly. Earth is more slow and tanky and stuff like that. So we might actually run blood all night tonight. So to get blood up to where it needs to be so I can tier it up to tier 13. But that's just pretty much it. You know, this is the warrior side of things. There's a double, triple proc right there. See, it says 550 damage, 803 damage. It's down quickly. You can farm in here, guys, in the sanctuary dungeon. Like, I'm just farming along, you know, and I'm doing 3,500 gold. You know, just farming. Not looking to do anything crazy. You know, these are a lot of fun to play with. Guys should tame these things. Things poison people. And I'm healing myself with my codex, which would be Crane. It gives me a small chance, but it lets me heal 10. So. And I died for not paying attention. All those blades continue bleeding. So when you die like that, it gives you about 2 minutes to go get your body. I'm not going to go get my body. I'm not. So there's like 4K on my body. There's some copper armor. Go down there, wait for my body to turn bones, and loot that baby. Loot it dry. Handsome Jack, welcome to the stream. So go ahead and loot that body dry. So that's what I want. I want the new player. Go down there and loot it. Someone killed it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get off sticks. Alright? I'm gonna show you how squishy a bard can be. Oh look, I'm dead. The pawn broker is now available east of Pavilion Bank. If anything valuable decays in your house, you have up to 30 days to recover the item. For more information and a list which item supplies, check out the patch notes. Let's go ahead and read the notes. Hang on. Let's take a short break real quick. I'll be right back. Let's take a short break, guys.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh, dude, my home. That's decayed. Oh, yes.
So I might get my book back? No, it didn't decay. I don't think it decayed. I think it was stolen. There's a difference. But I shall try. Can't read the patch notes yet. I rely on all you guys. So that's why I had that message.
What? No, they fixed it. What are you talking about? They buffed it.
What? Can you put that in English? Oh. Okay.
When you filter, right? Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, so they can't rig the games, got you. Holy shit, man.
what I'm gonna do. I've got to. I have to see who has the money in my account. Because it would be. Because there's an aspect book. Aspect tomb. Be nice to get it back. It had quite a few things in it. I still think, what's his name took it? Possibility. Yeah. Or maybe I'm disking him when I shouldn't.
Hey, look, if you need the 25K or whatever, so one of us can spot it.
Yeah, but I, be nice. Get all my lyrics.
Everybody.
Did they give you back your money? Did you have to pay up front? Okay. Yeah, I gotta be on the right character. Alright, I got 1,500 ore, so time to come back. Got some apparite this morning. Alright, let's see. That would be under. I think Golden is co-owner too. Let's go find out. Oh, so where is it? It's following the lady with the top hat. Okay. Doesn't say anything. It's blank. Let me take her home and try the other account, because not all the accounts are linked, are they? All three of my accounts aren't. I thought Shoeface was. I'll double check. Let's go sign. Ownership. Nope, wrong one.
Alright, guys, we're back. We're back. So there's some new updates that happened in UO Outlands that is kind of cool. They added some new stuff. I am on my Bard. I am on my Tri-Bard. This is Princess Ariel. My daughter named her. So this is Princess Ariel. She's MPS Princess. um, this is my Bard. See, tier 11. Her effective barding skill bonus is 28 to barding. That's all the barding skills. So when you're looking at your skills for barding, okay, I'm not like a grandmaster barder. I don't know all the questions. But if I'm at 106 provo plus 28 on top of that, I'm literally at 134 provo. And then I'm at 134 music, and then I'm at 129 disco. So it adds to your abilities, and those are the ones that you want. That's your... So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to restock up. Armor that you want to have on a bard. Okay, you stay away from all that. You don't need all that. I normally rock with just leather, be honest with you. Did I get arms? No, I didn't get any arms. So, yeah, I don't know why I grabbed that. But I don't do any, can't wear that either. So we do this, some arms. If I take the skirt off, that's what she looks like. Fancy. So what we do is you go over here. Double click that. Your lyric is now applied. Okay. This is all essence, guys. This is what you guys really need to... Okay, this is essence. This is what makes all this work. Okay. Join a guild. Go into an item recycler. Put stuff in it. ID it. Smelt it down. You're ready to go. She has almost 12,000. She's gonna continue getting it. Mastery chains. You can get one now, or you guys can wait and get XP. Okay. Sorry, I need to have some more Gatorade. What your XP is for with this mastery chain? This is just all added bonuses. Her bonuses are gonna be 10 silver links in damage resist and bard resist and bard ignorance. So she's gonna have like 30% chance of that's not gonna happen. Damage to barded creatures. That's also gonna be 10 in silver links on that one. And then barding skills. There is a silver link out there called barding skills. She's gonna have 10 links into that. So it's gonna be a lot of just straight barding stuff. And she's an archer. So she's a pure lyric right now. When she gets to tier 13, I'm gonna switch her to fire. Okay. Or artisan, like I was talking about before. I don't know yet, but let me show you what she does. See how much money she's got on her. Gonna have to wait for a will save, guys. Guys and girls. Ooh, she broke. Time to hit up the vendor. Good thing about quivers is that it gives you a chance of not using any arrows. So it's always a good bonus point for that. Always have an instrument on you. I don't want any bows right now. I have to go shopping. Let's see if we have any crossbows in the shelf. We have one. Increases your tactics. Now, let's see what happens when I add lyric to it. Increases my tactics from 117 to 139 in tactics. So she's all full. This is what you do. This is the first bard buff. I give 23, almost 23, almost 24% damage, reduces damage from creatures for 15 minutes. This is the support bard for the group. So bards are like, they're like healers when you're playing World of Warcraft. You really need one of these in there. Okay, this is Provo. %12.2% damage against creatures for 15 minutes. That's also helpful. She used to be this. This is Peacemaking. It melee accuracy and charge spell chance against creatures for 15 minutes. She used to be a Tribard to where I can actually piece and everything with her. But I'm going full out. I might add Peacemaking back to her build. I'm not sure yet. It was only at 30, but with this 30 would be 58. So I might actually I might bring Peacemaking back. Not 100% sure, but I'm gonna do it. So alright guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream right now, guys. There are literally 2 of us in here, 3 of us in here. I want to thank everyone for coming out. I do know a lot of information has been passed through. If you have any more questions for me, please hit me up in Discord, j.sticks. If you see me running around, ask me any questions you want. I will be in new player Discord a lot more than what I have been before. But I think we need to raid somebody. So let's pick someone to raid right now. Oh, I see who we're going to raid. So, we're going to go raid Miss Baby Doll. That's who we're going to go raid. So, let's get this raid going, right, guys? So, Miss. Now, guys, it looks like she's doing some giveaways, so I wouldn't leave this channel. Okay, let's go ahead and raid her. Here we go. Let's raid her. Get her.